New at 6, further developments today in a murder case 4 decades old.
The man who killed the South Ogden woman now wants the Utah Supreme Court to overturn his death sentence again. KSL's Dave Colley was in court today for oral arguments. Dave?
Yeah, Deanie, it's a case that's outlasted the careers of witnesses and judges, a case where guilt isn't even in question.
Mr. Lovell is a man who has changed 30 years later, and he is a man worth saving.
In 1985, Joyce Yost told police this man, Douglas Lovell, raped her. A detective arrested Lovell, but a series of blunders led to his release ahead of trial. Then Joyce Yost vanished.
At the time, I didn't think he was, frankly, dumb enough to do it himself.
Years later, police caught Lovell admitting to Yost's murder in an audio recording made by his ex-wife. In 1993, Lovell cut a plea deal to avoid the death penalty. He promised to take police to Yost's body, but searches came up empty. So a judge sentenced Lovell to die.
This is fair. This is fair. He planned this a long time, so it's fair.
Lovell launched a campaign to take back his guilty plea. He made repeated trips to the Utah Supreme Court, and after 2 decades, the justices undid the death sentence, ordering a new trial. Lovell conceded his guilt before the jury, but witnesses said he was a changed man. He hoped for a chance at parole. Instead, death. Again.
The things that he did. Incredible, horrible things to do to somebody that he didn't know, that didn't deserve it.
Now on appeal, Lovell's lawyer says discussions of excommunication and repentance infected that trial.
Injecting in front of the jury religious topics is a corrupt practice. It cannot be tolerated.
But the Utah Attorney General's office says the death sentence should stand.
This particular testimony was a small fraction of the evidence that came in.
It's now up to the justices to decide if Douglas Lovell deserves a third shot at avoiding execution.
And Joyce Yost's body remains undiscovered nearly 40 years later. You can hear the complete story of the search in Season 2 of KSL's Cold podcast, Justice for Joyce.
Interesting. Dave, thank you very much.